Hello, how you doing? So today, as you can see here, we're going to make a vegetable biryani. A nice, quick, easy version, and it's very fruity, coconut, dried fruits in there, nice and fragrant. Now, you can use any type of vegetables you want. I make this, you know, when I've got some old veg knocking about in the fridge that needs using up, so I get it together. Really easy, the family love it, tastes amazing. Welcome back to How to Cook Great. Okay, let's take a look at what we have here. Quite a lot on the go. Let's look at some essentials first. So essentials are green chili. I mean, that's entirely up to you how much you want to put in. 2 star anise, 2 teaspoons of cumin seeds, 5 or 6 green cardamoms, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dried red chili. 2 tablespoons of garlic ginger paste, 1 cup of onion, 1 bay leaf. Here I've got 2 teaspoons each of chili, turmeric, coriander, and cumin. Always call that the big 4. If you want, you could just use some curry powder mix that you have. I'm going to add some fruit today. 1/2 cup of sultanas, 1/2 cup of raisins. And then the vegetables that you add are entirely up to you. So I'm using sweet potato, regular potato, carrots, eggplant, and zucchini. But add whatever you like. Here I've got a pint of coconut milk. Now, by the way, all of the ingredients, the list, because I'm talking a bit fast, I think, for some of you, is going to be in the text below. So that's what we're using to make the beautiful curry. Let's take a look at some rice. So what I've got here is 5 cups of cooked basmati rice. Now, it's cooked, but it's only cooked about 75 to 80% of the way. So it's got a nice little bite in it. We're going to be cooking that again, you know, with the biryani to cook the rice further. Okay, let's get started. Now, it looks like tons and tons of ingredients, but once you get the basics in, you can add whatever you like. So it's not that daunting. I've got some oil in there. I'm using sunflower oil. You can use any oil you want. Coconut oil might be nice. We're going to start to drop in our whole garam masala. So there's that 1 bay leaf. In goes the other stuff. Cumin seeds, green cardamom, star anise, and the dried red chili. Now, just for a few seconds, let it do its thing in that hot oil. It will really infuse the oil, so don't skip this stage. Next up, we're going to drop in 1 cup of chopped onions. And then I'm going to add some hard vegetables. For me, it's going to be carrots. So a couple of cups of carrots. I'm then going to add in roughly equal amounts of potato. 3 minutes on a fairly lively high heat. Keep it moving. I'll be back. We're going to be adding lots more, of course. Beautiful. That's about 3 minutes. Next up, we're going to add our eggplants, and again, like I say, any vegetables go here. Cauliflower, mushrooms, celery, get in there whatever you want. Add in our fresh chili, 2 tablespoons of garlic ginger paste. Now, if you're not familiar with garlic ginger paste, it's basically a 50-50 mix of the two blended together. You can buy it in most stores, depending on where you live, of course, or you can make it yourself. We make our own because we use so much of it. Salt. Gonna add my sweet potato now. I'm going to add both my fruits right now. 1/2 cup each of raisins and sultanas. Then we're going to go with the powders. Now, like I say, this always call this the big 4. So 2 teaspoons chili, 2 turmeric, 2 coriander, 2 cumin. super fab. And my last vegetable, my zucchini. Now what I've done here is I've just gone through the fridge to use up a selection of vegetables that I have. That's what's kind of brilliant about this, you know, whatever you've got, you can add in. Right, I want to go for about 4 or 5 minutes on this high heat, stirring pretty much all the time. We're well on our way to making this super fab, easy veg biryani. Excellent stuff. What we're going to do now, we're going to add that 1 pint of coconut milk, and it goes. And we're going to add a little bit of water. That was maybe just half or 3/4 of a cup. Now we're going to turn the heat down to not a simmer, but just above a simmer. We're going to pop a lid on this. We're going to let it go for about 8 minutes. And that is looking absolutely delicious. I'm super happy. Nice vegetables with a lovely little kick. And at the same time, fruity. Okay, off goes the heat. Lid's off. Let's get some steam out of there for you. That is a beauty. Really, really beautiful. Check it for salt. It's going to be fine for me. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take out 95% of it. Just leave a little kind of layer of it at the bottom. Then we're going to add rice, more veg, rice, more veg, you know, build it up. So as you can see, I've just left a little bit in the bottom there. Then what we're going to do is we're going to add some rice, a layer of the rice on there. And we're just going to repeat, you know, rice, veg, end up with rice though on the top. That's what you need, like that. Get some more veg. Stick that on there. This is going to be quite vegetable heavy, this one, which I'm really happy about. And that goes there. More rice. You get the picture. See you in a moment. So that's the process, ending up with rice on top. Now, we're back on the stove. The heat's on very low. Now, if you want, you can get a metal sheet, a big frying pan or something, and put that on and put this in it, you know, so there's a layer of metal shielding it from the flame. I don't see it necessary to do that today. Lid's going to go on. Now, you want a nice tight lid. This lid is great. It fits nicely. I've got a hole there. Can you see there's a steam hole? I'm going to fill that. I'm just going to get a little bit of kitchen tissue or something, make it wet, pop it in there so it seals it down. And then I'm going to let it go for about 12 minutes. Nice low heat. Okay, off goes the heat. Off comes the lid. That is super fab. Now, you may have seen me make biryani before where I'd get a mixture of like turmeric in water and pour it on the top to give it some colour. You can do that if you want. And you may also notice that I've not added fresh cilantro or coriander to this one, which of course you can do. I'm keeping this nice and simple. Let's get that on a plate. Okay, so what I've done here is I've just put that on a plate, and then I've added some dry fried onions on the top. Really, really delicious. Nice and simple. Like I say, use what vegetables you have. Anything goes. The coconut and the fruit make it really nice and sweet and fragrant. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you soon. Lots of love.